Hello, ladies and gentlemen, dear viewers of Burundi National Television. We apologize for this delay. It was due to the technical issue, but now it was fixed. So, welcome to today's English News edition to be presented by I, Evariste Nyanguru. Without further delaying, these are headlines. The Burundian head of state, Evariste Ndayishimiye, assured the population that the issue of repeat power outages has then been resolved. Thanks to the construction of the Rubirizi electricity substation, he made this statement on Tuesday during the official inauguration ceremony of the facility. Great. Welcome again. Details now. The Burundian head of state, Evariste Ndayishimiye, granted an audience to Mr. Pascal Yemimbiline, the African Development Bank's representative in Burundi. According to the presidential spokesperson, Rosine Girene Gatoni, the purpose of the visit was to bid the farewell to the head of state at the end of Mr. Yambiline's term in Burundi. As I said, so far on top stories, the Burundian head of state, Evariste Ndayishimiye, assured the population that the issue of repeated power outages has been resolved thanks to the construction of the Rubirizi electricity substation. He made this statement on Tuesday during the official inauguration ceremony of the facility. Let's now keep on our edition in the sector of health. Specialist doctors from Italy have been in Burundi for several days. They are recently spent 2 days at the Umuganeza Polyclinic in Kibimba. This Tuesday, Loka Lula, the Director General in Regional Program, said that they are treating various conditions related to malformations. He noted that the Umuganeza Polyclinic is steadily evolving into the referral hospital thanks to the regular visits of specialist doctors welcomed by this facility, which is managed under the Bonaxio Umuganeza Foundation, legally represented by the First Lady Andrene Ndayishimiye. Kindly follow Loka Rula, is the Director Regional Program.
My name is Luca Rolla. I'm the Director of Regional Program for Pediatric Specialized Surgery of an Italian organization that the name is Emergency. We have a Pediatric Specialized Children's Surgical Center in Entebbe, Uganda, and we started a very good collaboration in 2023 with the Fondazione Bonazione and Umugiranezza Hospital. From 2023 we have transfer from Burundi to Entebbe 235 children and 101 are from Umugiranezza. All our services are completely free of charge, including the visits that we are doing in these days, including the travel that for the children and for the relatives, and including the operation and the accommodation in Entebbe, where we host Burundian children and Burundian mothers in our hospital guest house. We transfer children affected by major surgical disease with abdominal malformation and urological malformation. This is the 5th time that we are here in Umugiranezza, and we have such strong collaboration that we operate so many children that now we need to visit Umugiranezza and children in Bujumbura 2 times per year. And this is also a very good occasion to awareness the doctors, the University of Burundi about our activities. Recently we participated to a surgical congress, very important. The name is COSEXA, and we hope to open our training opportunities also to many doctors of Burundi.
Great. This was Loka Lula is a Director Regional Program. Now in the sector of human rights. Members of the Batwa community in Butere, located in Hangwa Commune, Bujumbura Province, have welcomed the recent speech by the head of state, Evariste Ndayishimiye, in which he pledged to grant them arable land as an indigenous people. They stated that such a move would restore their rightful entitlements. This was expressed on Tuesday, December 9, a date that coincides with the celebration of International Human Rights Day. Yes, we proceed our news edition. Conference, the Association of Evangelicals for Holistic Development, organized a meeting this Monday with the leaders of member churches operating in the Bujumbura Province. Pastor Odasi Baraduhama said that if the church does not play its role in social and economic matters, the country cannot develop. We owe the details to our colleague Marius Muhigwe.
These teachings aimed at encouraging leaders of churches affiliated with IDH Burundi in the construction of a God-honoring Burundi. Professor Odasi Baraduhama, president of this association, stated that the church plays a key role in the country's development, given that a large portion of Burundian citizens are believers. Referring to the church as a place where many people gather, he emphasized that it provides an effective platform to spread messages that touch both the soul and the body. Odasi Baraduhama called on leaders of religious denominations and churches to remain united and uphold unity. Desire Nitunga, who oversees religious affairs within the Ministry of Interior, urged the participants to pass on these teachings to their congregations, particularly women and youth, to encourage them to join associations and cooperatives, which are the foundation of development. These teachings brought together around 500 servants of God from Bujumbura Province.
Always in the sector of the region, this Tuesday, the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Burundi welcomed a delegation from the church's regional headquarters based in Nairobi, in Kenya, which oversees the Central and East African region. The delegation came to join their fellow believers in Burundi in celebrating the centenary of the church's mission in the country. For the details about their visit in Burundi, kindly follow Pastor Dr. Moses Maka. He is the Executive Secretary of the East Central Division.
We want to bring you cordial brotherly and Christian greetings from your headquarters in Nairobi, Olana, and the entire leadership of the East Central Africa Division to come and be with you during this time when Burundi Union Mission is celebrating 100 years of mission. We have come at such a time when we are finishing the 5 years of mission from 2020 to 2025, which we normally call the quinquennium. During this time, we end the session, we end the quinquennium with a session, looking at the mission, receiving reports of what God has done in our midst, as we also look forward into the mission for the next 5 years. And during that time, we also look into the leadership machinery and make some changes where need be. And so we come today in order to join you as we celebrate also another milestone when we inaugurate another mission field, call it a diocese in the other language, which will be the 5th one, called Mabai Field. And we will continue on with the session, and then on Friday we will do an annual executive committee meeting, and then on Sabbath we'll have the grand celebration together with our members.
Wow, it's with this interview got from Pastor Dr. Moses Maka, the Executive Secretary of East Central Division in the Adventist Church in East Africa. we wrap up our today's edition. Thank you for being with us. Catch you later.